Hey guys, I'm Angie Thierry, certified personal trainer and precision nutrition certified. I wanted to go over the subject of traveling or just nutrition on the go. So I got a little box here that I thought I would share with you guys. It's kind of a survival package as to what to kind of pack on the go, and especially if you're traveling during the holidays or just vacation in general. So these are kind of some things that I like to do. If you're going on an airplane, one thing that I always make sure I have is an empty water bottle, and I just throw that in my carry-on or whatever I have, because the nice thing about this is if you have an empty water bottle, as soon as you get past the TSA, you can totally fill it with water, and then it saves you some money. So I'm kind of a frugal girl, so I like to just have that ready to go so I don't have to spend $4 on a bottle of water. Second thing that I like to have, I like dried fruit. This is Bare, naturally Bare dried fruit. And so the reason why I like this is, if you notice the ingredients on here, and I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it just says apples and cinnamon. And so the nice thing is there aren't any preservatives. It's all natural, and they don't put a whole bunch of sugar or anything in here, other than the sugar that's already in the apples. So Bare, you can find this at Target. That's where I found this. I'm sure you can find it at Whole Foods or anywhere else, but easiest location is Target. So there's dried fruit. Next thing that I like to do for breakfast, if I know that I'm on the go, I love to pack my oats. So in the morning, I have half a cup of oats usually. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. And then I put protein powder already prepackaged in a little baggie. So the nice thing about this is I know that this is one of my breakfasts. And if you're staying in a hotel room, here's my little tip. You can make your water hot through your coffee maker. Put your oats in there, stir that up, let it sit for a little bit, and then add your protein powder. And my word of advice that I like to tell people, make your oats first, and then when you're ready to eat, add your protein powder. If you add the protein powder when you're cooking the oats, it gets kind of chalky and it doesn't taste good. So that's my word of advice. Oats first, and then add the protein in, and you can make it through the coffee maker. Brilliant, awesome, it works wonders. I did it a couple months ago when I was in Ohio, and it was nice because then I didn't have to pay extra for breakfast, and I had a nutritious breakfast that I could rely on. So you can totally put them in all little baggies, package them out, and then put them in a big Ziploc bag, like a gallon Ziploc bag, if you know how many days you're going to be gone, and then you have them ready to go. So within that, sometimes I like to add in a little bit of peanut butter. So peanut butter comes in little packages like this. So you have like the Justin's, and then these are nut butters by RX. You can buy these at Target, Walmart. I'm sure that there's GNC, Whole Foods. You can buy them lots of places and stuff. So they're available. And they're kind of just something nice you can throw in your purse, or wherever, a little carry-on or whatever it is. So word to the wise, you have to package your peanut butter in, if you're traveling and you have a carry-on and you're not checking a bag, in little packets like these. I have a jar of peanut butter because if you know me well enough, you know I love peanut butter. And so I had a jar of peanut butter, and I couldn't get through TSA with a jar of peanut butter. I had to forfeit my peanut butter, which was really sad. But these can go with. So sometimes I put them in my protein powder and my oats in the morning just for a little bit of flavor. So different types of peanut butter you can add, or you can just literally tear the thing off and just eat the peanut butter just as is, because it's a delicious snack. So there's that. Next thing is I like my beef jerky. So good source of protein, and it's a great on-the-go snack. So sometimes I put this in my office desk, or just in my purse in general. So that's kind of an awesome, it's just one of those good go-tos. So I'm a carnivore. So anyways, beef jerky. So next thing is trail mix, and I just be weary of trail mix. Just make sure you know what your serving size is, and if you don't have a serving size, like you could just grab like a cup of, like a handful of it, and that's probably about a quarter cup, which is a serving. Quarter cup is 140 calories. So just be aware of what your serving is, because trail mix is one of those things that you almost can have a walking affair with it, because it's very easy to just keep dipping back into the bag, and then all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, my bag is gone. So, but trail mix is a nice little thing to have for some energy and some good nutrition too. Next that I like to have are some protein bars, and these are just a couple that I like. You can get whatever you want. Quest is another one that I like. This is RX. This one I'm kind of hooked on lately. RX are really clean bars. They like say exactly what's in them. So if you see, this one has 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates, and no BS. So that one's one of my favorites. This is the chocolate sea salt, and they come in lots of flavors. So that's a good one to grab. And then this one, if you're looking, this one's a little bit heavier, and but if you're looking for a lighter one, I like the Power Crunch, and it just kind of curbs my sweet tooth because it's salted caramel. So, so yeah, but that one's, and it's light wafers, so I like that one too for on the go. But you can Quest, Quest is another good one. There's lots of good ones. There's Oh Yeah. So just read your labels, know what you're putting in your body. But those are 2 good ones that I like. Rice cakes. So I always like to have a thing of rice cakes. These ones are plain ones. Sometimes I like to do caramel, sometimes I like to do chocolate, but rice cakes are always a good go-to if I'm craving a crunch. And then you can spread some peanut butter on top of them too for a good snack, for almond butter. So, and last, I always like to have a thing of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's just, again, to curb my sweet tooth so that I don't end up binge eating or doing something, like, especially when you're traveling, it's really important. Like for me, I like to make sure that I kind of stay within my means, so that I don't come back from vacations or trips or anything like that feeling really, like loathing myself or feeling bad about what I ate or anything like that. So dark chocolate, I kind of like it as a safety net too, because it kind of like, I think the last time when I went to, this summer, I went to Myrtle Beach, and I brought a thing of dark chocolate and just put it in my bag in case I was just craving a dessert one night, because we had planned to stay in a condo and had just bought our food for our condo and made a lot of meals. And in case I was craving something sweet and wanted a dessert, that was good to like have as a chocolate bar. And you know what, in all honesty, I didn't even grab it because I just was feeling, it was just, I was relaxed. I felt good. It didn't. So it sat in my case or my luggage for the whole vacation, and I brought it home and didn't eat it for a few weeks later. So, but it's just a good safety net, if it's not something that I felt tempted by or anything like that. And dark chocolate just satisfies that little bit of sweetness sometimes that I like to have. So that's kind of my survival kit. If you head on over to my Instagram at Angie Tieri, Tieri, I'll post a picture of all of this food so you can kind of, and then a list underneath. So that's one of the places that this will be at. And then if you can do me a favor, and if you liked my video, please hit the like button. Also share it if you think that someone would benefit from this, and subscribe. So, but thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope it was helpful. I encourage your comments, and if there's anything I can do to help you, don't be afraid to reach out or schedule a free call with me. I have half-hour free calls, and I'm available to be able to see if I'm able to help you at all to achieve your goals and to lead the life that you're looking for. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week.